Hello, everybody. This is Bugsy yet again. Oh, Soulja Boy. I just want to say one thing. I just want to say one thing. I did a first take that was way too angry, but God, do you not know when to quit? So you're gonna give these guys you're gonna give these people a console that only works in Chinese. No, like not a lot of people have to know Chinese to use this thing. I swear. Oh, you in the whole clapping back against the haters thing. I'm just like wow. Yeah, I'm looking at Rare's Re-Rez's video on this whole thing because I ain't getting one of these consoles just for a video. It's just no. It's, I don't really even feel like it, man. I don't.
This is Conan O'Brien's parking spot. This is the back of Conan's head.
Stop following me.
This is Conan's office. This is his wooden pen, his mail, his mug.
Yes, I see. I don't really I don't really care about Conan O'Brien right now.
Or a game running on Neo Geo, you're gonna run into a bunch of problems. Sometimes the screen can look blurry, but other times it can look sharp. You'll get screen tearing a lot of the times, and sometimes it will be there, but not nearly as present. A lot of the controls seem to be a little bit sluggish, but one problem you're going to have across the board is that every single game is running in the incorrect aspect ratio. Everything is running in widescreen when the game's originally 4:3. I know that might not be that big of a deal for some, but it makes all the characters look fat. This could have been easily addressed by giving you some kind of settings or options somewhere.
See, Soulja Boy, some people are actually criticizing you, but some things that they're actually trying to help you too. It's just the funniest thing. We're all not trying to fucking fight you or anything. And listen, none of us YouTubers are freaking afraid of you. First of all, so don't act like we are. Secondly, you want to be a businessman, yes? Calling us all you know what is a poor way to get people to buy this console. I mean, your hardcore fans ain't gonna care; they'll ride or die with you. But anybody who wanted it, but anybody who was interested or curious, are not gonna get your console. Especially if you're gonna act like an asshole like this when people are just trying to give you actual critiques. Remember, kids, criticism isn't an inherently bad thing. It helps you grow. Whether you think that or not, that's what it's for. No one's trying to be a dick to Soulja Boy. He just can't handle that people are actually talking any kind of thing about any negative light about his console. But he thinks we're all against him. Ooh, where have I heard? But where have I dealt with that kind of mentality before? Oh, yeah, my whole YouTube career. Because a bunch of people just can't handle what I gotta say when it comes to critiquing them. Soulja Boy, you need to understand not everybody wants to fucking fight you just because they critique you. You need to learn there are people who actually want to critique you to get better, and negative critiques that sometimes may be negative on the onset, but it could actually help you. Maybe pull you forward and probably make your own console from the ground up instead of just focusing on most of the manufacturing stuff in China, making your own studio where you can make your own console. Because everybody says like, oh well, we got Xbox and we got Nintendo, we got Sony. There ain't another room for another console. See, you could have proved that there's enough room for another console. That's the thing. That's the thing you don't understand. You know, instead of just making a instead of just making a straight up emulation machine, what you could have done was maybe try to get some of the indie crowd into your console. Probably get some indie support in there. Probably get some third party support in there too. You know? Only if you made this console from the ground up. You could have actually made more by making this console from the ground up instead of just taking something that is originally one of those Chinese clone consoles that have all these games preloaded. Instead, you're going about this route, and people are calling you out. You're actually, and most of the stuff that you're selling, people can find for way cheaper. In my last video, I pretty much shown that you can find stuff for way cheaper. The same thing that your consoles do, but way cheaper, and stuff you can find at like Target. But I'm just. But I just think instead of just trying to fight against this, you could actually learn. But you're grown. You're probably gonna give me the old excuse. You're a grown ass man. You don't need to learn. You don't need to learn from nobody, which will probably be your response. But still, even the grownest vote, even a grown ass man can learn from a few people. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But we're not done just yet. We're not done just yet, dear friends. We're not done just yet. Get ready, kids. We're about to get real. We about to get real, folks.
Deja
Think of
vu.
this.
The feeling you're having the same food at every event.
Think of this as the
But
same.
now, there's a cure.
Think of this. Tacos. Well, not like Chris.
One of the hot topics in the world of YouTube gaming in the past couple of weeks has been the Soulja Boy situation. People seem really interested in what Soulja Boy is doing in the world of gaming. And maybe some people are sick and tired of talking about Soulja Boy, seeing the videos about.
Yeah, to be honest though, I knew that this was gonna end. I knew that Soulja Boy was gonna do this way, and everything was gonna end up this way, because folks like him don't got no chill. They don't learn from nothing. Or they would use the critiques that we have sent, and he'd probably rethink some things. But he won't, because why would he? To because to us, because to him, we're all just ants. Ants just crawling around and shit. You know? People with those kinds of egos don't want to listen to anybody. But I swear to you, honestly, I think when you're coming out with a new product, you're gonna be criticized. So you have to deal with criticism. You have to deal with criticism. I think that once people actually get this product in their hands to review it themselves, I think it'll be a different outcome. As for the
It'll be a different outcome. When asked about the legalities of the console,
honestly, I feel everything is 100% legit, and there are no reason for any legal ramifications. Honestly, I don't have any concerns or worries because everything we're doing is legit. It's been researched, everything has been confirmed, it has the green light, we're good. It's partly for the people that are outside looking in, aren't understanding the types of deals we made behind the scenes that are worried.
Honestly, I feel that everything is 100% legit and there will be no reason for any legal ramifications or anything like that. Honestly, I don't have any worries at all, any concerns, because everything we're doing is legit. It's been researched. Everything has been basically confirmed that it's a green light and we're good. It's partly the people from the outside looking in that aren't understanding the type of deals that we
RGBT, tell them.
Were made behind the scenes that are worried. Okay, so essentially what you're saying here to me is that you have Nintendo's stamp of approval, you have Capcom's stamp of approval, you have Sega's stamp of approval to just dump these games onto a system that you're not technically making. You're obviously getting these from China and drop shipping them and just having them. You're sort of the middleman in this situation. But what you're telling people is that you have all this, the legal end of it all tied up in a nice, little tight package, but you don't, because there's no way in hell Nintendo gave you the green light to put all these games on a system. Spawnwave actually got one of these systems in, and upon booting it up, he saw The Legend of Zelda, Super Mario Brothers. Like, there's no way in hell you got clearance to put these games on your system. Like, it's just not feasible. Sure, things like the Fuse system that already had third-party agreements set into it before you got involved in it, okay, I'll believe that. And as far as criticism is concerned, yes, people are going to criticize the situation because they don't want people to get scammed.
Yeah, that's the main thing with me too. I don't want people to get scammed. I don't want people to get scammed or ripped off because because you just decided, hey, I'm gonna slap my brand on it and just be like, oh, do. We just don't want fucking people to be ripped off or scammed, sir. Different, but
of course, there's tons of knockoff systems, but all those knockoff systems are much cheaper than what you're selling them for. You could buy the actual systems from places like AliExpress or Amazon and get those systems in your hand for a less price than what you're selling them for. But really, the fallout that happened on Twitter today is the real story in this situation, because he went on an absolute tirade going after Nintendo, going after YouTubers, going after anyone that criticizes this console, which you just said in this interview that was admittedly very well spoken, that you have to deal with criticism.
You want to know something? I know that this is bull. I know that whole interview was bullshit. He just said that so he wouldn't say what he's actually saying. But I feel like this is what he really thinks about all of us. And you know what, Soulja Boy? You can go eat a dick, okay? You can go eat a big, floppy, veiny dick. Because honestly, at the end of the day, we're doing our thing because you can't do your half of and probably, I don't know, maybe you should have talked to Nintendo before this. Did you actually talk? I don't think you actually did. And I think this little tweet is just you being angry, but it's kind of in a way, it's kind of the last gasping breath of a person who's going to spend a hard few years in jail if he can't save himself. So we're not going to be the ones eating the dick here. You're going to be, you know what a cock meat sandwich is, my friend? You're going to learn what it is pretty soon.
So let's look at these tweets together and then just sort of laugh at it, because obviously something is very wrong in this situation. One of the main tweets that is circling the internet is, "I'm not scared of Nintendo or none of you blank nerds making YouTube videos. Eat a dick and thanks for the free promo." You're not.
Oh, what free promo? I think I basically said, hey, you can find shit for cheaper at your local Target. So I didn't give you a free promo. I pushed everybody away from your product. So yeah, because I rather have people actually get legit shit than actual what you're actually hawking, because they can actually get something that actually works, that's better, and that can run properly. Again, whenever you rappers or celebrities feel the need to, like, whenever we call you out on some shit, y'all gotta clap back in the most ignorant way possible, and that's the funniest thing to me. That's the most funniest thing to me of all, because at the end of the day, y'all motherfuckers act like children, pampered, pam- pampered children, and that's the funny part. When folks like me that have a tendency of being angry and raging can be a little bit more sensible than you guys are, something's wrong with you guys. I wasn't even angry or mad when I saw that tweet. I was like, yeah. Oh, we got you the free promo, but your ass is going to jail. So have fun. Remember, don't drop the soap. They will come for you. When they do.
Scared of Nintendo. You're not scared of Nintendo. Look, dude, like, I understand you got to put on a facade. I understand you got to, put on this, business image that you are doing everything by the book, but you should be scared of Nintendo. You literally have.
You have their stuff on your console. They have sued people for less shit. They have sued people from people who actually freaking made fan games for free. For free. Because they were using their IPs. They have sued people for less. And the fact that you just decided to make this console the way you did, that gives them more of an opportunity to get your ass. But you're not seeing it. You're not seeing it. You're just seeing we're all of us trying to attack you all at once. Fuck, call us nerds, but sir, who's running the world right? Who's technically running most of the world? Oh, that's right, us nerds. Wow. While you worry about the legal ramifications, we're entertaining people and doing other things, and some of us make more music, and some of us make more music than some of us nerds, as you call it, from YouTube, can actually do music. Some people can rap better than you can. I mean, I wouldn't take the whole nerd thing seriously because at the end of the day, I'm just a dude making videos on the internet. But the thing is, you want to be all businessy and shit. That ain't like. Let's be real. It doesn't look good on you if you call us all the one offensive term that's offensive to the LGBTQ community now. Like it doesn't bode well for you. And the SJWs, oh, forget about it. They on your ass just because you said the word. It's a perfect storm of chaos, my friend. And you know what? You know how some people say they like to watch the world. You know how some people say they want to see the world burn. Nah, I just want to see this little. I want to see this glorious dumpster fire play out because at the end of the day, you're gonna deal with this, not me, not anybody else. While the rest of us tried to freaking, while the rest of us tried to basically, while the rest of us tried to give you fair critiques and try to get others to play other things that work way better, you're just gonna be sitting there going, you signed a legal document. You better have all, and also, since you said you did everything legally, you better have all that paperwork, my friend. If you don't, you're screwed. Because they'll be like, oh shit, you don't got no paperwork? Bang bang, you going to jail. You going to jail. You can probably settle out of court. That's the only way that can save your ass literally from jail time. But hey, Soulja Boy, do whatever you want. You're the you're the you're the big cheese of your business. Do what you want. I'm just a merry old jester. What do I know? What do I really know? You know? Not like I went to school for any of this shit or read up on some of the stuff you'd actually be facing. And oh yeah, folks, seriously, do your research because I couldn't even say half of this shit if I didn't do mine. Ooh, wrong thing.
Nintendo games on your system that you're selling stateside. You're talking about opening up, a warehouse and a storefront to sell these systems. So if you're not scared of Nintendo, like that's not smart because Nintendo is obviously looking at this situation very, very closely. It's not like it's just going to happen overnight that a lawsuit's going to pop up on your door. As far as talking about the people making YouTube videos, people make YouTube videos on everything.
We make videos on you. I know some dudes who make videos on other rappers who do the same kind of shit you're doing. I know gamers who will literally go ham on your ass. I know people who will make literal videos on me. Everybody makes videos of everybody, dude. You can't run from it. You can't hide it. You can't hide from it. You just gotta accept it because that's the way our world works.
To go after them because they're critical of your console when you said that people should be critical and people are allowed to be critical if they don't understand it. Maybe we're just trying to understand it. The fact that you don't give any additional information, the fact that you're not talking about how you got the licensing to release these consoles is just a really gray area. But then he just sort of went on this absolute huge tirade.
Let me look at this. Y'all don't scare me. I'm Soulja Boy. Fuck you. You don't scare me. You don't scare me because literally I don't fucking give a shit. Like, I'm the person who doesn't give a fuck what you think, man. What the fuck what you guys say? Why y'all not bitch about other companies selling consoles that you're black? This had nothing to do with you being black. I'm black, idiot. It has everything to do with the fact that you probably got this shit illegally. You probably went to the wrong legal channels and you're gonna suffer for it. But idiots like you don't seem to understand that and can't go through the proper channels because you think you're too famous enough, you can go through it like that. And that's the reason why you're going to fail. Because you didn't think about all this stuff, and when it all comes crashing down, I'm gonna laugh at you so hard. Like, I'm gonna make a whole video about it too.
This is coming to us from usernames 2Ken.
And trust me, they ain't gonna get you now, but they're gonna get you one. They're gonna get you one of these. They're gonna get you soon. It depends if they are. If they don't find anything wrong, you're in the clear. I'll shut up about it. But going at the way you did, you're gonna really see. You're gonna really see how fucked up Nintendo can really be. And all your fans are gonna be like, "Free Soulja Boy," because you all are gonna be like, "Nintendo only did this because he's black." I'm like, again, legal stuff. You guys gotta look at the legality of everything instead of just being blinded by your hero. Trust me, this year I was blinded by a lot of my old heroes, and they all turned out to be fucking scumbags. And Soulja Boy ain't no different. People like him ain't no different. They just want to. This dude just wants you to buy his poorly made console so he can get money. You don't care about you. You don't care because if y'all say something positive about his console, it's just gonna boost his little ego. He's like, yes, 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 I'm Soulja Boy, yes. Ooh, ooh. That's all he wants. But hey, again, what do I know? What do I know? Now let RGBT.
As far as Nintendo not coming after you yet, it's not like I said, this doesn't just happen overnight. Lawsuits and things like that do not just happen overnight. As far as business is concerned, a lot of full-time YouTubers are individual business people. You have to look at YouTube from a business perspective. So
even me.
I think a lot of YouTubers actually understand business probably just as well as you do.
And even if I don't, I read up. Which I don't think you
obviously you have a lot of things going on for you. You have a music career and things like that. So you've been involved in different various forms of entertainment for many years now. And I take my hat off to you and respect you for that. But to attack people, to call out Nintendo, to call out YouTubers, to use, derogatory slurs towards people as a businessman, that's not a good look, dude. Like, that's not the sort of stuff you want to do. Yes, we are outsiders looking in on this situation because you're not really giving any information as to how
all you said really was like, oh, it's legit. It's 100% legit. Okay, you can actually divulge what you did. So that way we understand you a little bit more. But the way you're not really saying much about any of the legality and the licensing, which you can't actually say, it's like there's never been a deal where you can't actually talk about the licensing unless you actually have something secret that you're working on with these companies. But you can actually say, okay, you can actually talk about this a little bit. But you didn't. And that's why we're all cautious and nervous. And it does kind of seem a little shady. But, do what you want. Ugh. Do what you want, my friend. Do what you want.
Is going to go to call out Nintendo, to call out YouTubers for simply asking questions, for simply talking about the product that you're coming out with on the market isn't a bad thing inherently. People are allowed to criticize, people are allowed to question things. That's the beauty of living in America. And for you to sort of come out and just throwing bows at people, it's like, dude, that's not a good look. Like, get a PR person, like, stay off Twitter. Don't let people get you so heated over.
Yeah, but that's the funny thing. Most of us weren't even really that like I've been looking at a lot of people that were doing videos on you, and not a lot of us were that harsh. Even I wasn't that harsh to you. We're just concerned because shit, you could be facing serious jail time. And some of us want to know some of us want to know specifics because certain people, inquiring minds want to know. Well, but hey, this is gonna blow back up in your face, and yeah. And the only people that are really gonna be freaking after us are your fans. it really pains me to see idiots, to see fellow entertain to see people who basically make music and shit and do all this stuff be legit assholes to people just for asking a few questions and throwing a little bit of critiques your way. I don't get why any of you are even a part of the entertainment industry to begin with if you can't handle criticism. But ignorance is bliss.
New Hershey's Hot Cocoa Kisses available for a limited time. They're gone by Christmas. So get them now.
God dang.
Just something that's just so silly. Like, calm yourself down, dude. Take a deep breath, drink a beer, relax. It's not the end of the world that people are criticizing. It's not the end of the world that people are asking questions about your system. But to poke the bear that is Nintendo, I don't know, man. Reggie's doing the Birdman right now. I feel like, Reggie's doing the Birdman.
Ah, that would be funny. Everybody just like, oh, you want to call us out and call the YouTubers that actually help us out? Yeah, you about to get it. Nintendo's gonna freaking make the Nintendo ninjas. They come for you, they coming for you, Soulja Boy. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon. And you better be ready. You better make sure you got a whole bunch of lawyers because that's what you're gonna need.
And right now. So let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this situation, what you think of the fallout of this situation, and when you think Nintendo is going to strike. Because I think that now, Nintendo pretty much has to strike. There's been some rumors that there could be something going on with Nintendo. I wasn't able to pretty much get a source on that, though, as far as a concrete source is only really.
I don't really know. They'll probably strike soon. Who knows? Who indeed knows? Soulja Boy throws a temper tantrum and then plays the race card, which I think is really funny. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go call Vic in a minute. My friend's like probably wondering something. I'm not scared. I'm not scared if Nintendo at least release the Reggie. My body is ready. Oh! Oh! Ding, 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 Soulja Boy about to get. Everybody's getting a Nintendo Switch for Christmas. He's getting a Nintendo lawsuit. He's gonna get sued by Nintendo, PlayStation, Square Enix, Capcom, Sega. The list goes on. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a large prison sentence for a couple of decades. Soulja Boy is a joke, and he's just selling bootleg consoles. What rhymes with you? Sue. Oh, he wants to go after Nintendo for publicity. Who hurt? Who has honestly heard of Soulja Boy before this? Oh, I've heard of him. Back in the day when his shit was actually when he was actually starting that was like a long ass time ago. Nintendo is actually tied to the Yakuza. He should be worried. I don't know if Nintendo is or isn't tied to the Yakuza. I'm just if they are like if that is true, I'm gonna keep my goddamn mouth shut. If Nintendo wants to sue pants off anyone and make some crazy money, it's your chance. Nintendo wasn't Nintendo even charging YouTubers to upload videos about their games? What makes him think he's going to get away with selling solely pirated games? He's an idiot, lol. He will have a very interesting set of lawsuits all the way through 2019. Nintendo didn't do anything one day because the longer they let it run, the more they can sue him for. The man sells more, he'll be sued for more. I'm getting in trouble just thinking about it. Patrick, you need to calm down. You need to calm that boner down, sir. Cease and desist letter coming in 3, 2. Music career. One minor hit does not a music career make. No, he made some more shit that it wasn't as popular. It just wasn't as popular. Just all his fans and stuff. You have the worst intro of the world, blah blah. Yeah, you're just hating. Well, you're just kind of just saying that, yeah, right? Let's see what everybody else says to this one dude. I would buy the Michael Bolton system before I buy Soulja Boy. What would the Michael Bolton system even be like? Just every time you pick a game, you just hear him like say one note. Ah, just that shit. He just goes for it. No. He fucking says like, no. I just realized something. He says, "This is the tale of Super Mario." Fucking love. I would love that shit. Just every game you choose, it just has a song for it. I don't get how all these YouTubers think this is so bad for Soulja Boy when he He generated $10,000 of publicity. Yeah. I'm pretty. Yeah, after this video, I'm pretty much done. I got a Christmas special to make. I just wanted to talk about this because, again, people like Soulja Boy just don't learn. Maybe I made this video for all the people who try to do this. Just don't be like Soulja Boy, guys. If you're gonna make a console and you got the money, make it from the ground up. Yes, it's gonna be costly, but if you want to make a console, do it that way. When people think that the real world rules don't apply to them, it's the first sign that someone is mentally suffering. Nintendo will make short work of this guy, and it may not need just Nintendo. Every system has licensing and copyright. He'll have several lawsuits, and the internet is gonna just enjoy and watch him get destroyed. I know I am. I'm gonna sit down and be like, I'm gonna get my friends together. We just gonna like, when we hear the news, we're all gonna we're gonna throw a party. We're gonna throw a fucking stream Discord party. We're all gonna be in different freaking states. We're gonna throw this party, and it's gonna be the greatest party ever. Oh, I can't wait. so, Soulja Boy inmates, Soulja Boy inmates in jail are about to super soak that hole. Oh, oh, oh shit. Oh, oh, oh my god. Oh, dude. This is from a white guy. Okay, listen. Dude, I love that you're being a grammar Nazi, but shit. Okay, I'll let the grammar Nazi-ness slide. Woo. Nintendo's coming after him soon. I wouldn't be surprised if Sony and others came after him. It'd be a slam dunk case. There's no defense. He can't say he didn't know there were Nintendo games on his console because he has screenshots of it on his website. If he has lawyers telling him he's okay, he does. And telling him he's okay, he doesn't. They're lying to him just to get his check. 5 million in sales, doubtful. 5 million in sales, doubtful. Watch, I just can't wait. I can't wait, guys. Like, trust me, if I hear that Nintendo has moved actions on them, it would be the greatest birthday present. I mean, I'll get Jump Force and all the other stuff, and those will be birthday presents for myself, but that would be the greatest gift of all. You don't even have to. Soulja Boy is becoming the Trump of video games. Oh my god, yeah. You're actually right. You're actually right, Mario Smith. Mario Smith. Sounds like a good song. Mario Smith, he took the shit and then he threw it against the wall or something. I don't know. Mario Smith. Either way it goes, I'm just gonna let. Either way it goes, Does he think he's in some review or something? He's delusional. Why? Why only? Why only Nintendo? Where's Sega and Sony in this? He's ripping off their software as well. As for Soulja Boy's music career, oh, I can sit here all day, folks. I can sit here all day talking about Soulja Boy. But again, I got videos to do and people to talk to. Lives to help make better. And friends to talk to and people to hang out with. Because this YouTuber does a lot more than you think. But I'll read one more. Okay. I bet he already received a huge letter from Nintendo. I bet you he did. He's like all scared and shit. He's like, "Oh God, the Nintendo ninjas! Oh God, I can't handle it in jail. They're coming for me. They go, the booty warrior, he coming too." I'm like, I like it, and I want you. Now we can do this the easy way. We can do this the hard way. Choice is y'all. I'm done. Remember, I will always be there to laugh at idiots, no matter what. Peace, everybody. Peace be with you. Sandwiches be on you. And, happy holidays, folks. Happy holidays.